Welcome to Synthetic Oil Protection. I'm your host Eben, and today we're cruising on the freeway. This is the 15 right along the Las Vegas Strip. So this is it. This is one of the biggest convention places in the world, and today we're going to be talking about why I became an AMSOIL dealer. And we're also going to be sharing why another person became an AMSOIL dealer. One of my dealers, Brian, great guy, and such a cool guy, Brian. You're going to hear from him in a minute. But I want to go over why I did first. So way back when I got my C5 Corvette, I was looking for different oils, and I couldn't find a good motor oil that just made my car run better. So my car had a little pinging, a little knocking. So I went to SEMA, Specialty Equipment Market Association. That's at the convention center right behind us, about 5 miles right behind us. So I was walking around, and I met this guy, Tom. And Tom was, he's my upline dealer in AMSOIL. And he showed me this bottle, and it said 25,000 miles. And I said, that's impossible. I said, that's totally a hawkish. You know, I said, there's no way that's possible. But I said, Tom, tell me, though, really what makes it different. And he goes, well, it's 100% synthetic. I go, all right, whatever. So we talked. I said, you know what, Tom? I want to try that shit. I go, I want to try this shit. And he goes, sure. He goes, just sign up, give me $10 and whatever. So I gave him $10 because I trusted him. I liked him. So tried this oil out, went out to the speedway, picked it up, put it in my car, and I was just blown away. I was like, man, why is my car so much quieter? I go, that's crazy. That's the oil. So I got all crafty. I'm like looking up the ATF fluid for the transmission, the manual trans. So I get the transmission fluid and put that in, and then my car shifted better, and I was like, wow, this is just ridiculous. So then I did the rear differential, and so between the trans and the diff, I had about 33% less vibration in the drivetrain, and I was just amazed by this stuff. So I asked other guys in the car community if they knew about it. Everybody said no. And I was just like, wow, people don't know about this. So it was weird. So at the time, I had my own business, Personal Car Finder, USA. And I used to find these cars for people. Because, people don't like going to the dealer, or they don't like shopping for a car. It just bothers them. I don't blame them, So I used to work at car dealerships and stuff. So that's how I learned about cars. Cars as in car sales. And then, so I did my Personal Car Finder thing, and it just wasn't catching on, and I just really wasn't enjoying what I was doing. But I've always liked to help people. I was a lifeguard at one time. I taught people how to swim. I taught people how to ski. I've taught people how to juggle. So I've always been teaching people a lot of stuff, and I've always done a lot of stuff to help people out. It's just kind of, I guess you could say it's part of my personality from when I was younger or whatever. It's never really been about the money, because I never made any money prior to, finally starting to get some momentum here on YouTube and doing what I'm doing now. But, I always enjoyed just helping people. So I did this, and then I did some research online. I'm like, man, a lot of people say a lot of bad stuff about this AMSOIL, and I'm like, I don't get it. And I talked to guys in like car clubs and stuff, and they said AMSOIL is the worst. It's gonna blow up your car. And I'm like, what the fuck are these people coming up with? Like, excuse my language, but I just had to say that. I was literally saying that to myself, and so it was just the weirdest thing. All these made-up stories. So I dug deeper, and I looked online, and I saw this one guy. His name's Chris Fix on YouTube. And the guy does a hell of a job with YouTube and teaching people how to fix their car. And I just didn't see a lot of stuff on people showing like how to change fluids and how to really get your car to last longer and run better. And as I joke around the channel, I go, on Synthetic Oil Protection, we get your car to run longer and stronger. And that's my joke around. I'm always messing around, but it's true. The AMSOIL and taking care of your car will get your car to run a heck of a lot longer and stronger. But so I did all this research, and I just couldn't find anybody with the AMSOIL online, and I couldn't find anybody really showing people how to change your fluids. And I'm like, man, this is amazing. There's no one touching this. Everybody I hear says bad stuff about it. And I'm like, man, this is a wide open thing where I can help people save millions of dollars. As of right now, we've saved people on the channel that I personally touched. This is people that I'm in contact with. Well over $10 million on engines, transmissions, differentials. All these components are lasting 2 to 4 times longer. So I said, man, this is a great opportunity. So I started doing it. And, you know, my videos, you know, sucked in the beginning. They were horrible. They were damn horrible videos. But, you know, you slowly get a little better. And so I did that. And then I kept at it. And I slowly kept getting better. I got, you know, a lot bigger community and a lot of really cool people. Like Brian, you're going to see him in a second. And so I just kept, you know, sharing my flutes, I say. You know, in life, it's about the heart, I say. You know, if you share your heart with someone and you help someone and people genuinely know you care, they're always going to remember you, they're always going to come back, and they're always going to see you as a, you could call it a utility piece. They see you as a benefit, and they're going to see you as someone that they can really count on for knowledge. And so I said, you know what, I'm going to be this somewhat type of person. And it just kept kind of developing, and I had a heck of a lot of fun over the years doing it, and still love doing it. And so I said, you know what, I'm going to ask my dealers why they became an AMSOIL dealer. Because I get some that don't do it at all. They just order like a bottle of fuel additive and they spend $50 to become an AMSOIL dealer. And then I have some that do it well, like Hamlet, another really good guy here in town. He's a racer guy. He loves the products. And so to me, it's just intriguing. And I figured I could share it. It's relatable and it's real. You know, none of this is made up. This is everything I've done, you know, here in town. And so I'm like, you know, let's just share that information. So, hey, take a look at Brian, my great guy, Brian. Check it out. Take a look.
Oh, hey, you're there. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for coming here. I just wanted to answer a question for Eben. Eben asked me, he said, you know, why did I become an AMSOIL dealer? Now, he's my upline dealer, and you see that? Yeah. Why did I become an AMSOIL dealer? Well, the first thing is, I mean, I need to make money. I mean, let's just, I'm just telling you the truth. You know, we said, you know, be as transparent as possible. Well, that's what I'm doing. I'm being as transparent as possible. You know, we don't make a whole ton, you know, when we first start out, but you know, there's advantages. And the other thing is, you know, I really like helping people. Okay. That's something that I really like. I find satisfaction in people's smiles and their, you know, just their happiness. I mean, I love to make people laugh. I like to be a comedian. You know, that's something that I like to do. And, I just really, you know, want people to know that. And so when I sell them an oil, I would like for them to know that that's what we sell them oil or additives. That's what I really want to sell them. I want to sell them something that's really going to work and that's really going to be effective. Another reason is, you know, right here, you know, that girl right there, that's me and my youngest. She's 13 now, but she's going to be going to college in 5 or 6 years, and I don't want her to have to suffer. And I've also got an 18-year-old that's that is in college now, and that's really the reason. And I really just want to work as hard as I can, do as much as I can for them. And I don't want her to have to get a loan or depend on the government in any way. You know, not that that's a bad thing. I mean, just to get started, you know, as far as like your college or something. But, you know, I really wanted to tell you that. And that's straight from the heart. and that's why I became an AMSOIL dealer. Thanks, Eben.
Hey, I want you to check out Brian's YouTube channel. That's right here. If you're new to the channel, definitely subscribe, tap the notification bell, click all notifications, and what that does is anytime I publish a new video, you can leave a comment on the channel, and that way you can be randomly selected for the end of month giveaway. So I randomly go down through and I give hundreds of dollars away every month on the channel. I pride myself on giving back. You know, I love making sure people know I care and making sure that the reciprocation comes back, because I always saw people over the years that you know, they do so well, and I just never see them really giving anything back to their community that kind of made them. And I just made a promise I'd never be that person. So never. So I do the giveaway every end of the month, every last Saturday of the month. So leave a comment down there. I randomly go down and pick people for it. And yeah, it's a blast. We're headed to a farmer's market here, so we're getting out of the car in a second. But I want you to go ahead and check out this video here on last year at SEMA with Jeff. Jeff was a really great dealer. He still is a dealer, and Jeff is here in town. He's Express Lube and Auto Repair. So check out that video here, and check out my good man Brian. Check out his YouTube channel, and we'll see you back next time right here on Synthetic Oil Protection. Cheers to protection, protection, protection.